Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for visiting. So as you know with this channel, you never know what I'm going to speak about next. But I have been thinking about a movie that came out in 1983. It was a movie called Star 80. And here's the thing, I remember seeing that movie. It was about a Playboy model by the name of Dorothy Stratten, and she had a husband by the name of Paul Snyder. Okay, Dorothy Stratten, when she died, she was only 20 years old. Okay, she was from Canada, and she started her career at a very early age. She was around the age of 18, which was completely legal in Canada. Okay, Paul had convinced her to take some pictures, and they were nude pictures, and he sent these to Playboy. Okay, this was like around 1978, 1979. So she was working at Dairy Queen, actually, but all of that changed around that time. Okay, once she did those pictures, she then worked as a Playboy bunny, actually. It was the Playboy Club back in the day. She also did some acting. Okay, I think around 1980 she was Playmate of the Year. Okay. Let me see. There's another movie called Death of a Centerfold that was in 1981. And it was also a book called The Killing of a Unicorn, actually. Let me see. There was some kind of an affair or something going on around that time when she died. Or actually just before she died. Okay, I believe this man's name was Peter Bogdavic, if I'm saying that correctly. He's basically a filmmaker, or was a filmmaker at that time, and the affair began during production of a movie called They All Laughed. It was one of the last movies that she was working on at that time. Okay, in all honesty, her husband Paul Snyder, he wanted like ownership of her. Okay, and we all know what happened with the situation and how she died. I mean, if you just Google it, you can find out for yourself exactly how she died. Okay, so her date of birth was February the 28th, 1960, and she died August the 14th, 1980. Paul Snyder also died the same day. He basically killed his wife and then killed himself. He used a 12-gauge shotgun. Okay, so I'm going to tap in their energies and look at the situation. I'm going to go back to that time. I actually saw a few things online, so I'm not the only one or the only reader thinking about this. I'm not so sure why I'm bringing it up either. I feel like Spirit wants me to talk about it, and that's why I'm doing this read. Okay, Paul Snyder, I feel, was a slimy individual. I don't know why, but he was seen as her pimp and a club promoter. Okay, but I think he saw her as something that would bring wealth or money or something. There's a big age gap between the two of them. His date of birth was April 15th, 1951. So yeah, there was an age gap here. Okay. So let me put the disclaimer out there before I start pulling cards and talking this and talking that. This is a tarot card read. This is an assumption. This is all allegedly. This is not facts. This is of my opinions, and this is for entertainment purposes only. And I must say that because I'm speaking about other people, okay? So, let me ring a bell here. My bowl. Let's do it again. One more time. The last one was very light and almost silent. Okay. I've cleansed the cards. Alright, Spirit. Let's go back. Let's rewind the clock to the day that she died. Okay. August 14th, 1980. Like I said, I saw the movie way back when. I didn't know that it was based off of a true story back then. I'm not going to reveal my age. I don't feel like that's important. But I clearly remember the movie to this day. Okay? Let's go back to that day. Okay, Spirit. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me what it is I need to know in regards to Dorothy Stratten, King of Cups. Okay, he was an Aries and she is a Pisces. This is water energy here. This is her. Despite that that's a male energy on that card, this is water energy 100 for Dorothy Stratten here. I feel this woman had a lot of emotions here. This dude is standing here holding a flask, possibly with alcohol in it. I'm not saying that she was drinking or anything of the sort, but I will tell you that she was real emotional and all in her feels in regards to Paul Snyder here. It's almost like he was waiting on her. The story is that very day, August the 14th, 1980, the story is that Stratten had went to Snyder's house, okay, and they were going to negotiate or talk about a settlement about their divorce, okay? And Snyder was there. He had his Mercedes there. And on that license plate, it actually said star 80 on that license plate. So that's how the movie got its name, okay? So he was basically waiting on her. Alright? So yeah, I feel this is her energy, but it's referencing to Paul. Okay, she was all in her feels. I think she was told or warned not to go there. Okay, and I think Hugh Hefner said something about him as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Truth be told to what I speak about here. So yeah, he was watching and waiting for Dorothy to come to the house. I can't make this up if I tried. Wow. I see the Justice card here. And I see here this man has wounded this female here. The female is on the ground here. Yeah, this could be looked at like Snyder and Stratten here on the ground. I'm not going to say the R word, but I believe he did that to her, and then he shot her in the face, and then he shot himself. Because this man is standing here wounded as well, so despite this man wounding this female, he wounded himself as well. This is 100 here. Two of Coins is here. Yeah, he juggled the idea for some time here of what to do. He did juggle it. He looked at the idea as well. He thought, this is premeditated here. Yeah, this is premeditated of exactly what he did and what he contemplated doing to Stratten. Wow. I just can't. Alright, Spirit, let's get more info about Dorothy that day, August 14th, 1980. Spirit, give me more information. Four of Coins is here. Yeah, he held tight to this woman. He wanted to own her. He wanted to control her. This man here. This snake. Okay? He saw her as wealth or something to his advantage here. And he held extremely tight to this woman. He wanted to control her. He wanted to control everything with the Four of Coins here. I can't make this up. There's Nine of Cups here. More water energy. This is her. This is wish fulfillment, but also drinking here. He saw her as his wish or genie in the bottle or something here. It was him that persuaded her to take those nude pictures for real. Okay? It was his wish in some way here. But she was laid to rest for real. There is a female in that chair there, and she's holding a shotgun, a rifle, or something here. But see, this man has one as well next to the chair. This represents them. Yeah, he laid her to rest for real. I feel she's at peace now, despite all of this trauma and everything of what she experienced. I feel definitely she's at peace. I also feel like something went on for a very long time between the two of them. It was a slow burn. His controlling ways, anything and everything. I mean, he was viewed as her pimp or promoter or something here. Yeah, there was a tower moment for sure. So for that day, August 14th, 1980, Paul waited on her. He waited on her to show up here. She was already an emotional wreck, all up in her feels or something here, just to go to his house. And he watched and waited for her. He did hurt her. He did shoot her. But he also wounded and killed himself here with the Justice card. He just wanted to hold tight to her and to control her every move and everything of her life with the Four of Coins here. Yeah, he saw her as his wish fulfillment here. It had something to do with money and wealth. And he did lay her to rest, though. This is 100 with the 4 of Swords here. Okay. Let's clean this up. Let's look at Paul Snyder's energy. Like, what was going through his mind that day? Let's go back. Let's roll back to that day. Let's look at his energy. 2 of Cups and 10 of Swords. Look at this. Yeah. This is petty stuff here. He ended her life with the 10 of Swords. For real. 9 of Swords. He thought about it. There's a man in that card. He thought about it for a good hot minute. Yeah, this was premeditated here about what he did. He thought about it. Let's see. Card, please, in regards to Paul Snyder. Again, he was an Aries. What was in his mind that day, Spirit? What was in his mind that day? 10 of Cups. He wanted to end it all. He wanted to end it all here. The 10 of Cups is in the reverse. This is flipped on its head here. He wanted to end it all here. I cannot make this up. Knight of Wands is his energy. He was hell-bent on it too, for real. This is fire energy. He was hell-bent on it as well. To end it all. Ending it all with happy home and happy family here. Yep. Locked and loaded. More Wands energy here. This is his energy. He was ready to go. He was hell-bent on his mission that day to end it all. More Wands here. Yeah, he was going to be successful at it too. See all the rifles and weapons here all over the place? He was damned and determined here and on a mission to succeed, to end it all and end everything here in her regard. Look at this, Hanged Man. This was a sacrifice. He was willing to kill his wife, Stratten, and kill himself. He was going to sacrifice himself with the Hanged Man. Yep. 2 of Swords is here. It was solely his decision here. Look at that. 10 of Swords behind that to end her life. This is betrayal here as well and an ending. Yeah, it was solely his choice and decision to just end it all with her. 10 of Swords and death. Look at this. This is self-explanatory. If you know tarot cards, I shouldn't have to explain this. Look at this. He ended her life. 10s are an ending. Death card is self-explanatory. He ended her life that day. For real. And the Hanged Man is a 12. And you've got 2 of Swords here. That equals a 14. So that would be the 14th of August here. You got a 6 plus a 2. That's an 8. So August the 14th. For real. That's 100 right there. I can't make this up. Yeah, King of Swords. He thought he was in control and he thought he was going to be the upper hand here to do the job here to take her out. For real. A King of Swords don't play. He may have had air in his chart somewhere. I don't know what that is. But I will tell you with the Hanged Man, this is her energy. This is Pisces. Because she was a Pisces. But yeah. Okay. I'm going to pull a few more cards here. I mean, to some here, this might be of interest. Especially if you like the movie. Let's get a few more cards. I have Two-Faced and Fiddle Faddle. Yeah, this was a sketchy character here. This Paul Snider. Things went round and round between the two of them. Maybe they fought a lot. I will tell you that fire and water do not mix. And he was a fire sign and she was a water sign. Victim mentality. Yeah, he made her feel some type of way. For real. It's all about that ego and stroking his ego, for real. Scratch that. She was warned not to go to his house. People had warned her. He gaslighted her a lot. There's the evil eye. Yeah, Fiddle Faddle here. This here actually is a Knight of Wands energy, which is his energy. One toe in and one toe out. You know, I think he had an affair as well. Okay? Despite her having an affair with that filmmaker, he had an affair as well. Okay? She was trying to get away from him. Up, you know what creek. Look at this. There's that ego that keeps wanting to come out. My bad. Yeah, she made a huge mistake when she went to his house that day just to do something in regards to the settlement and the divorce. It was karma, for real. That could be looked at like the Justice card. I saw a chicken on the string, so she was used in some way to his advantage with her beauty and playboy. Alright, Spirit. Card, please, in reference to Dorothy Stratten. It was Splitsville, separation, and ghosting. Absolutely here. He was a hustler, alright. He was a pimp. Yeah, he was seen as her pimp. Let's get more information, Spirit. How about Dorothy Stratten? More information. More information, Spirit, about Dorothy Stratten. Broken. Yeah, she felt some type of way. This would be like King of Cups energy here and Five of Cups. She was the water sign and she was broken in some way. An emotional wreck here. More information, Spirit. More information, Spirit, about Dorothy Stratten. More information, Spirit, about Dorothy Stratten. Gosh, it went over there angry. There's the Five of Cups again. This is regrets here. She regrets that she went to his house that day because it ended her life. For real, I can't make this stuff up. There's the hustle card again. Yeah, he was a hustler and a pimp, alright. He's responsible. He's responsible. More information, Spirit, about Dorothy Stratten. So this could be her words here, how she felt. She definitely regrets going to his house that day. Yeah, 9 lives wanted to flip. I'm going to put it that way. So yeah, It ended her life. The 9 lives is in the reverse. I can't make this up. More information, Spirit, about Dorothy Stratten. I'll get a few more cards. Yeah, it was a trigger. This can be viewed at like the 12 gauge shotgun here. The shotgun ended her life with the 9 lives in the reverse. Checkmate. It was checkmate. For real. Let's get one more. Yeah, and I've got deception and two-faced here. This individual was something else. He was a real piece of work. Let's get one more. One more, Spirit, in regards to Dorothy Stratten. One more card, Spirit, about Dorothy Stratten. Again, she was only 20 years old. Yeah. Two-Face keeps wanting to come out, and there's Hustle card. I'm a hustler, baby. Yeah, he was a pimp. Sure enough, he was a pimp. It's terrible that her life ended at such an early age here. But yeah, I've been pondering and thinking about this here for quite some time, for real. And I wanted to do a read on it. I mean, to some this is of an interest. There are a lot of people out here, especially these younger individuals, that don't have a clue about this lady. Again, as a disclaimer, this is all alleged and assumption, not facts and of my opinions here, and for entertainment purposes. May she rest in peace. It's very tragic, but that's what I have in her regard. But anywho, you all have a great day, and thanks for visiting.